Wow, that's really bright. I'm not going to stand right there. I'm going to stand up here. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the 2025 Winter Band Concert here at Phoenix High School. Thank you all for coming out. This is one of the 2 times we have a little bit of adjustments to do up here on stage. So I'm going to take this opportunity to thank 2 pages worth of people today. The high school marching band, can we get them another round of applause? So it's kind of like It Takes a Village, but with the marching band, it's more like It Takes an Army. And so I would like to thank all the people that made our season happen. You're going to hear a few names multiple times. Our design team. I want to thank Maggie Taylor-Cheek, who designed our color guard, drill, and routine. Brett Eason did our drill design, and there was a number of music rewrites that we needed to do. So Kelly Case, our new middle school band teacher, took care of all the percussion rewrites. I think she's here somewhere. There she is. Teaching staff, Kelly Case and Maggie Taylor-Cheek, but also Kim Porter. We got Kim in the back over here. Thank you, Kim. She helped out so much with our color guard this year. Prop construction, the diamond that you saw up here, plus the jail cell and everything else. Thank you to Maggie Taylor-Cheek, Brett Eason, Matt and Don Price, and Callie Rapley. Thank you. Our drivers this year for our trailer and the box truck. Thank you to Matt and Don Price, Neil Shearer, and Carla McKinnon. Thank you, guys. So many compliments on the band trips for meals, and that's in large part due to Stan Butler. Stan, are you here? Thank you. Our chaperone team, we had Jody Yeamans, Ramey Roberts, Neil Shearer, Matt and Don Price, Kathleen and Kirk Sherrar, Callie and Dick Rapley, Johnny Cole, Stan Butler and Katie Butler, Robin Philo, Babette Murphy, and Angie Gillespie. Thank you, all of our chaperones. Our uniform crew, it takes a lot to get these kids fitted to uniform, so thank you to Kathleen Sherrar, Callie Rapley, Dana Stenberg, and Maggie Taylor-Cheek. I also want to say congrats to our student leaders this year, our section leaders, Hannah Yeamans for flutes, Will Sherrar for clarinets, Laura Cowan for saxophones, Daisy Rea for trumpets, Ruby Escobedo for low brass, Ollie Murphy for percussion, Holly Price and Daisy Taylor for color guard. They did awesome. And of course, our two outstanding drum majors, Erin Chavez Corona and Anna Yeamans. We had a few other student positions that we added this year. Our equipment managers, Luke Cox, Dalton Brand, and Franklin Ramirez took on those roles. Uniform manager was Ezra Riles Cole, one of our tuba players. Our band librarian, who's also our keyboardist for jazz band over here. That's Nathan Reeves. And extra thanks. Our activities and athletics director, James Joy, he has one of the hardest jobs in the entire school, trying to get all of our sports field time, and nobody gets as much as they want, but he's worked with us really well this year, and I appreciate all of his help. Kaylin Cross and Erica Ochoa, our principal and vice principal, for all of their support. They're our biggest cheerleaders at this school. I do want to make a big shout out to Lisa Keepus. She is our tour manager. She arranged our busing, our hotel, our trip to Alcatraz. She does so much behind the scenes for us. We couldn't have had such a great season without her. Also, our awesome bookkeepers this year, Lana Angle and Myra Silva, doing a fantastic job making sure all the money is going where it's supposed to go. Big thank you to the maintenance team for the box truck. And up here, I want to say thank you to Ozzie Hickson for running our lights. And last but not least, Luke Cox. He spent a ton of time getting our lights all situated, so that's the reason why we're all blind up here right now, so that you can see our smiling faces while we perform today. So, all right. Wow, that went really fast. They got everything fixed. So we're going to go on to the jazz band. And let's see, we're starting with the song called Topsy, and Aaron, you have a solo on this. This is going to be a lot of Aaron's solos today. We already heard him a couple of times in marching band, but let's go ahead and get started with Topsy. jazz band. Bass and drums really are what kind of hold everybody together and drive things. And these two young ladies are doing fantastic holding this band together. So, so on drum set, that's Amy Edwards. And on bass is, you might recognize Ollie from last year. She was one of our drummers, but we needed a bass player. And seriously, one of the most multi-talented musicians we have. She plays so many instruments. And so we needed a bass player, and she's like, I can do that. And she's been killing it ever since. Ollie Murphy on bass. All right, so I love this next song, maybe not so much the title. It's kind of a weird title, Midnight Creeper, but then I thought it's a winter concert. Christmas, Santa Claus comes in at midnight, creeps around your house, so maybe that's what it's about. I don't know, maybe. But one of the things I really like about this is it starts off with our very sax player, Laura Callan. And here we go. And 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and. And we had Sophia People for it on trumpet. And Ivy Reyes on alto sax. We're going to play one more song before we turn it over to symphonic band. If you like the Jungle Book, you'll love this tune. It's I Want to Be Like You. And we're going to have 3 solos on this. Dalton Grant on trumpet, Adam Gilbert on trombone, and Aaron Chavez on alto sax. With a little mini solo up here at the beginning with Nathan on the keyboard. All right. All right. Okay. And 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. cross your fingers. I think it's only going to be a couple minutes. We're going to get symphonic band out here. So hold on just a moment. All right. Thank you. This is our symphonic band here at Phoenix High School. We've got 2 songs we're going to play for you. The first song is kind of an interesting one. It was written by a Japanese composer, and he's talking about where he grew up from and watching the spring thaw as all of the snow in the area of Japan that he grew up in, that every year he always was fascinated by the thawing that happened and how it started slowly and then just all of a sudden there's cherry blossoms everywhere. And so he decided he would write a song that would kind of talk about that. Kind of maybe it's wishful thinking this time of the year, thinking about spring already. Definitely, I prefer spring and summer, but that's okay. So we're going to start off with Thawing, and then I'll tell you about our other piece in just a moment.
Just in this early snare song, really loud. So maybe pull that down just a little bit. Some parts as well, our louder parts are just so just bring down just a little. Not much, just a little.
All right, thank you. It's so weird, the winter concert, I love it because I'm conducting my second song and we're almost done, which is pretty cool. So thank you again for coming out tonight. Thank you again to all of my marching band support that we had this year. Thank you for all of your time. We're going to end with a fun piece by one of our favorite composers, Randall Standridge, who we all call Randy Standy. This is called A Winter's Journey, and so this has Over the River and Through the Woods. You probably recognize that song, and a really cool slower melody that I am unfamiliar with. I'm not sure if Mr. Standridge wrote this or if it's a different, maybe Christmas carol or winter hymn song. If you recognize it, please do come and tell me the middle slow part, because I've been dying trying to figure it out. So, and I love a puzzle, but not when I can't figure it out. So we're gonna end with this awesome piece called Winter's Journey. Thanks again for coming tonight. Hope you had a great time. All right, thanks again for coming. Have a great evening.
Don't forget.